What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, I'm gonna be discussing the new festival character that we're gonna be getting in the end of November and early December for Global and JP Grand Cross. Let's talk about it in this video. Alright, guys, so last year around the end of November time, we were actually due for a festival character. We got Festival King last year. For you guys that don't know, Festival King, the Full Wing Festival King, he came out on, I think it was November 24th or 25th on JP last year. And so upcoming, we're going to be getting a festival very soon on JP, and because of that, that means we're going to be getting it a week after on Global. So like what I'm thinking is, like, in terms of the schedule of what's going to happen, so we had Cusack release. You guys already know Cusack's released on JP Grand Cross already. In about 2 weeks from now, we're going to be getting news for a festival, and they're going to release it, and it's going to be super hype festival. We don't know exactly who it's going to be, but it's definitely going to be someone that, you know, we've been anticipating for a while. Last year we got Festival King. I thought what they were going to do is they were going to do like King, and then they were going to do like Mael, because it would have been like them fighting. Because the year before, if you guys don't know, we got the one Escanor, and then we got Assault with Meliodas a little bit time after. Last year we did get King, and we also got Trader Meliodas, which was like around like end of December time. I can check. So here's for reference, this is when King came out, so you guys can see like around like end of November time, right? This is when I was making videos about King. And then if we go to like, let's go to Trader Meliodas, and we can see like when Trader Meliodas released. Yeah, it was around like yeah. So like you guys can see it was literally like end of December, beginning of January. So when he released, it was, you know, give or take, we only had like a month span from Festival King to Trader Meliodas. So that's just something, another thing to take into account. Like, if you're a free-to-play player, like, you know, save your gems and be wise with your gems, man. Because if we get a festival in like 2 weeks from now, and he's like the new best unit in the game, which King at the time, when King came out, if you guys don't know, King came out and he was definitively the best character in the game at the time. And right after, like the month later, after King had his time to shine, we got Trader Meliodas, and he was just a step above King in terms of everything he could provide. So it is crazy, man. So in terms of, like, you know, a character you might want to save for, definitely be saving for these end of year festivals, because they're going to be very strong characters. For like reference, we had Trader Meliodas, Festival King, and then the years before we had the one Escanor and Assault Mode Meliodas, and both of these characters still, I mean, Assault Mode and the one, they've definitely aged out, but at least Assault Mode has been getting relevancy with Estarossa teams lately. And, you know, a lot of the older festival characters are kind of getting a little bit outshunned, but Assault Mode and the one still feel very strong, right? And King and Trader Meliodas are still top of the meta, in my opinion, like in terms of what they're able to provide. Obviously, they're not going to be the best units in the game anymore. King definitely has fallen off more so than Trader Meliodas, but Trader Meliodas, I think, is still up there. Like, he's still like top 3 best units in the game. So yeah, man, I mean, in terms of what I think we're going to be getting, this is my idea. I don't know exactly like what the setup's going to be, but I think one of the festivals, either the end of November festival or the end of December festival, is going to be Mael. And the reason I believe that is because we've been getting all these, you know, these demon buffs here. We've been getting, you know, Cusack, Chandler, Demon Chandler. A lot of demon characters have been releasing, and so I guess they want to bring in like Mael, I guess, just to, you know, kind of counteract, get a goddess buff. Goddess like team has been kind of, you know, rough the past few months, because they haven't gotten any buffs to their team since they got Goddess Liz, and since then they haven't really had any buffs, right? And this would also reintroduce the light typing to the game, as they would probably give it to Mael, if anything. If they're going to give light typing to any character in this game, it would have to be an Elizabeth or a Mael, in my opinion. Like, that's, I think, if they really want to just like push the character, that's what they're going to do. And if they're going to release a light character and it would be like Mael, they might want to release another Dark Meliodas. So I don't know if they'll release like you know, Demon King Melly or anything like that. Maybe they do Demon King Zelders, but we're not even at that point in the story yet, so it's hard to say. But it really just does depend, man. I personally don't know who the other festival is going to be, but I do believe we will be getting Mael as either the end of November festival or the end of December festival in that time frame. So Another thing I wanted to take note, guys, is we have not gotten a Ragnarok unit in a while now, you know, in terms of the time frame for Ragnarok releases. The last Ragnarok character we did get was Thonar, and she was released about, you know, a month and a half to 2 months now. It's been a while, you know, that we've had Thonar out, and we are due for another Ragnarok type character. And the other character that it could be Freya. So right now we have Freya here. Freya could be the other festival that I was talking about. Maybe they do double light this year and they do Freya for November, end of November festival, and then Mael in end of December. That's possible, you know, in terms of what they could do. I do think that they'll probably do, I have a high possibility it's gonna be Mael. I don't know if they'll do you know, like Freya is like a festival. I mean, if they want to do a Ragnarok festival, this is definitely their best chance. But it is an option that they can do if they, you know, are thinking to do it. Hopefully we will see what that festival is going to be able to do. And in terms of like how strong the characters were last year, King and Trader Meliodas were such good characters, man. And still to this day, King has a lot of usage. He's really good in farming. He's such a strong character in even like demonic beast battles. I use him all the time right now in Skull and Haughty, actually. Like, he's on my main team for Skull and Haughty. Him and Trader Meliodas are both really good. And so most of these end of year festivals are like characters that are just super universal. You can, you know, you can go crazy with them. They're super strong. The only one that was kind of like limited to a team was Assault Bow Meliodas when he released. But the one Escanor was universal. You could use him on any team. Same with Trader Meli and same with King, who released last year. So yeah, man, I think that's probably going to be the setup, guys. In terms of the time frames, I'm thinking we're probably going to get, like, if I go back to Festival King, right? If I go Festival King again and we see the time frame, like, Global will probably get it beginning of December. So, like, Global was getting the free banner around, like, this time. But the thing is that Global at that time was 2 weeks behind. That's why we got King on the 7th, right? The 7th here. I got summons on the 7th. And then JP actually originally got him right here in November. So end of November, like the 24th is when they had the patch, like for his info. So yeah, man, I think that'll probably be the time frame. And then the end of year festival, if we search up Trader Meliodas here, you guys will see when we scroll down to like the time frame of a release, we got it around like the, you know, January 7th for Global. So, you know, we'll probably get Trader Meliodas, or like the Trader Meliodas equivalent character around, you know, give or take beginning of the New Year's. So he'll probably be the New Year's character for release. If we go to like the years before, let me see. Assault Mode Meliodas, because he came out around New Year's time as well. Let me see if I can find it. It was in 2020. Yeah, so right here. So he came out on the 31st of December around that time, and like this was like the time frame he released. So and then the one Escanor release ended November, just like how Festival King did. So if we go to the one Escanor, we can go all the way to right here. Yeah, literally the 24th. So they always show off. So on the 24th, we're definitely going to be getting a new festival character. It either, you know, Mael, or we get another like Sin. It's possible, but if they want to do like light Mael, I assume they're gonna do like a Darkness Zeldris or Meliodas or something along those lines. They could do like, I don't know, something like that, or maybe like no, I don't know if they do original demon, but they have a lot of ideas, man. That's what I honestly think is going to happen, guys. Let me know in the comment section below, what festival would you guys want it to be. In my opinion, it's probably going to be a Mael and maybe a Meliodas or a Zeldris, just to, you know, have a dark and a light character to kind of, you know, counteract each other, because at the moment the only dark and light characters we have is Trader Meli and Elizabeth. I feel like they're gonna start adding, you know, these like end of year festivals are gonna be, you know, the dark and light equivalent type characters. They're gonna be as strong. And you know, with us getting Festival King and Trader Meliodas last year, you know, it kind of lines up to that in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you guys think the festival is going to be? And make sure to save your gems as well, guys. Definitely make sure to save your gems. I'm going to be doing a Shiju summon on Cusack probably later this week. But you know, spoiler alert, skip the banner, even though it's a very good banner. You know, we got to be saving these gems for these end of year festivals, man. They're gonna be very strong. So that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.